Good morning and a warm welcome to everybody on this beautiful central New York spring day. I hope everybody did grab such a book when they entered the room. There's a reason why we handed out this book. There will be a test at the end of the day, so please make your notes. For those which do not have a book, you got to memorize it now. 35 years of Marquardt switches in Cazenovia. A reason to celebrate and share our accomplishments and what the future will hold for us. This would not have been possible without 5 key elements. You, our customers who trust us, our capabilities, our passion, and eager to succeed together with you. Our suppliers who help us stay in the game by sharing with us your ingenuity and talent. Our shareholders, who believed in us every step of the way, in good times as in bad times. The community around us, who supplies us with technical and business skills and the necessary infrastructure to be a first-class partner. And, of course, our employees, a talented workforce who thrives for excellence and accepts every challenge by raising the bar on a daily basis. Thanks to all of you who helped support us in shaping the past, present, and more to come in the future. Marquardt Switches is a part of the Marquardt Group. I joined Marquardt in 1998 in Germany after graduating from the University of Applied Science in Furtwangen. I had many thoughts in my youth, but I can honestly say that running an operations in the US probably wasn't one of them. Life sometimes brings you nice surprises. Dr. Marquardt, I'm thankful for the opportunity which was given to me and the trust you showed me. In 2007, you asked me to take an assignment to facilitate the transformation of our business in the US. Our vision was to evolve from a facility dependent on our corporate headquarters for technology and innovation to a facility staffed with a team of highly skilled US employees that could operate independently. I'm very proud to say that together we were able to bring about this vision Dr. Marquardt had for the US. Because of this transformation of skills and manufacturing capabilities, we were able to compete in much more sophisticated technologies like those used in the automotive and sensors, switches, and controls industry. This has enabled the US business to grow and become even more successful. It has been my sincere honor to lead the US operations. As a leader, you are only as good as your team. I am proud to say I have a strong team, a dedicated workforce, and a passionate staff. Their main target is to provide today a higher value than yesterday and to make sure what we do today has an impact in our future, which is necessary to be a good partner to our stakeholders. We are part of a growing organization which operates on a global basis. The Marquardt Group, as a 100% family-owned operation, has a unique footprint in manufacturing and engineering. This structure differentiates us from our competition and enables us to support your needs in every language, every time zone you are operating in, with expert knowledge in a timely fashion. The vision and values which are driving us come from Dr. Marquardt, who is spearheading the group in his function as main shareholder and CEO since 1996. I would like to introduce to you Dr. Harald Marquardt, who joined us today with his wife, Susanne Marquardt, and Patrick. Herzlich willkommen. Welcome. Dr. Marquardt, perhaps more than anyone else, is responsible for the significant growth and success of the US business. He had a vision in 2006 that we could successfully compete in the US automotive and sensor switches and controls market. He also had the foresight to see us through some challenging years during the crisis in 2008 and 2009, when many others left the business, moved or shut down their operations. Dr. Marquardt has seen the company grow eightfold during his time, which is a successful measure by any means. Please welcome Dr. Marquardt.
Thank you, Jochen. So first of all, sorry about my bad English, but I'm trying my best. Good morning to everybody. Dear valued customers and business partners, dear Peter Mitchell and Gail, and I have to add, Peter has been supporting us right from the beginning, actually, before the beginning, for nearly 50 years, 50 years, and I thank you for that. He's a board member from the beginning, and he should take all the credit that we as Marquardt are in Cazenovia. So welcome, Peter and Gail Mitchell, separately, please. And I have to add, and I appreciate that, by welcoming you all, that today, celebrating the 35 years anniversary, we do have 3 presidents, 2 former presidents, and the acting Jochen Becker here. So his 2 predecessors, Jerry Groff and his wife Beth, who has been surfing for Marquardt and developing from 1988 to 1999 for 11 years, is here today. Welcome to you. And Mike Beckett, we kept a seat. This is for you, Mike. And Mike Beckett, who has been surfing Marquardt from 1999 till 2007. Thank you for coming. And as Jochen mentioned, Jochen, now from 2007 till today and beyond, covering 80% of the 35 years from 1988 to 2016 and beyond. Dear employees, dear valued guests and friends, the one who is successful can look forward and enjoy his accomplishments. And in order to double that joy, it needs to be shared with our long-standing customers and partners, representatives of the public, our friends, and especially with you, our valued employees who have contributed so enormously to this success. 35 years of Marquardt switches is a real reason to celebrate. Honestly, we tried also to find a reason to get you together and to show you the new rooms and to have a tech show with you. So you need a reason, 35 years. I'm very pleased that you are here today to share this joy with me and with us. On behalf of my colleagues of the management board, Ernst Kellermann and Karl Müller, the entire management, the shareholders, the board, and first and foremost from myself, I cordially welcome all of you. Days like this are always milestones, not only to look ahead, but to look back as well. It won't take longer than an hour, so don't worry. With that said, I would like to briefly follow me into the history of Marquardt. As you may know, our headquarters is located in Germany, to be more precise, in the Swabian village of Friedheim-Weilheim, located between Stuttgart in the very south of Germany and Zurich in Switzerland, very close to the Lake of Constance, and as mentioned, at the border of Switzerland. Marquardt is located in the heart of that province in which the engineer Carl Benz invented the automobile in 1886. Approximately 40 years later, in 1925, my grandfather and technician Johannes Marquardt, together with his friend with the very same name, but only distantly related, laid the foundation of the Marquardt Group. In the past 90 years, Marquardt, a family-owned company, has evolved from a craft-oriented business for the local German market to an internationally established company and global player. First and foremost in the automotive industry, with 17 locations in 13 countries on 4 continents. This successful and international cooperation enables us to fulfill the high standards of our products, of our customers worldwide. This exact global network, without boundaries in the mindsets of our 8,500 employees, from Germany to the United States, to Mexico, China, India, Romania, Tunisia, Macedonia, and Switzerland, has brought us to where we are today. And such success deserves a considerable celebration on an occasion like today. Without anticipating Peter Mitchell, our companion for decades, as I mentioned already, who is soon to follow with his address, and you will hear a real American. I would like to highlight some special aspects of our plant here in North America. The already mentioned structural change of Marquardt has not happened in Riedheim only, but also at our plant here in Cazenovia. By the way, our first international subsidiary. In the 80s and 90s, Marquardt Switches Inc., we use the abbreviation MSI, was only a production plant for standard switches for the power tool industry, with only marginal functions. Starting in 2006-07 and increasingly growing, a motivated team has not only successfully gained ground in the US-American automotive sector, but has also developed MSI into an independent plant covering the complete functional range of research and development, production, procurement, sales and marketing, and customer service. In the past, the process of knowledge exchange was unilateral from Germany to the United States. This has now transformed from Cazenovia to the rest of the world. For example, to Mexico or to China. This autonomy in Cazenovia is, except for Riedheim, a unique feature of MSI within the Marquardt Group, and to my mind, one reason for the success. Ladies and gentlemen, about 10 years ago, we in Germany promised to actively support this change, this development from a mere switch producer to an independent plant. Today we confirm proudly that we kept this promise and further strengthened our plant in North America in order to do so, we have invested more than 50 million US dollar over the past 9 years, transforming Cazenovia into a technology center. This has resulted in being able to completely supply our customers' needs in the USA from North America. And we are still missing, we promise it's getting better. This closeness to our customers is very important to us in order to comply with their expectations as much as possible, meeting our statement as set forth in our company mission to present them with more value tomorrow than today. Together, we come to the next very important basis of our success. You, our valued customers, who have put their trust in Marquardt. It is my specific wish to thank you all for your trust in our employees and our products. We, and that personally includes me as well, do promise you that we will continue to supply you with that quality and innovation you expect from us and which you are used to receiving. For us, it is important that you, our customers, are returning and not our products. Be assured, the vendors were starting loving first, you know. Thank you. Be assured you can also count on us in the future. My sincere thanks are also addressed to all acting and decision-making persons in the public sector who have supported us over the last 35 years. We have always felt welcomed and comfortable here in Cazenovia. Without the excellent educational infrastructure of this region, from schools, universities, up to the local technology center, and a friendly economic environment, a company like us could not prosper and grow. To quote Henry Ford at this point, competitiveness of a country starts not in the factory, nor in the research lab. It starts in the classroom. We also enjoy the excellent cooperation with the universities such as Morrisville State College, Onondaga Community College, Le Moyne College, and others. Through our apprenticeship programs, which we started in the mid-80s, based on the initiative of my father Jacob, we offer young people from the region trainee programs in order to develop skilled workers. So far, we have trained 41 young people as toolmakers, machine repair and maintenance specialists, as well as electronic technicians. We certainly would like to continue into the future this fruitful teamwork of science and on the job training. Fortunate to Marquardt, we continue to meet people here in the greater Syracuse area who are gifted with great talents and are willing to work hard to succeed. The representatives of the second Marquardt generation, Heinz, Erich, Jacob and Ewald, have not deceived themselves when they chose this location for our first based engagement, having previously traveled all over the US. At that time, they already realized quite a few similarities between Cazenovia here and Retime, our headquarters, and the people living in these areas. These representatives of the second generation would be and are proud of the development of their first baby Marquardt subsidiary abroad, including the branch office established in 1999 in Rochester Hills near Detroit, Michigan. And I thank you, colleagues from Rochester Hills, for turning up today. I appreciate it. It clearly shows when American vision, inventive spirit, and willingness to succeed meets Schwabian diligence and German thoroughness, the outcome is excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, the success of a company is dependent not only on being customer-focused, having innovative product ideas, the willingness to invest, or having good suppliers and partners. And I thank you also, my dear suppliers and partners, for coming today. I really appreciate it. So it's not only because all of this, but essentially from performing and reliable employees who are working for this success on a daily basis. Exactly for that reason, it is that I thank all of you, leadership team and employees of MSI. And please, my managers, give our sincere thanks and appreciation to all of your team members. And I thank you for that. This thank you is also specifically addressed to our president, Jochen Becker, who is, as I mentioned at the beginning, the 5th general manager of MSI and has been leading the company for 9 years with energy, good skills, and a precautionary approach for the employees and the business. Together, now, wait, sorry about this, because this is so important I can't. He has also led the entire organization, together with the entire management team, to new horizons. Congratulations, Mr. Becker. Congratulations, Marquardt team. And please keep up the fantastic work. Because success is not a matter of course, but needs to be worked for continually, each and every single day. Single hour, single minute. I'm convinced that our highly motivated team of employees will also fulfill all expectations in the future. Together, let us create the future with passion, in partnership and willingness to succeed. As Philip Rosenthal tells us, the one who stops to get better has already stopped being good. On that note, I hope all of you enjoy yourselves, having interesting conversations, good encounters, and new impressions, today and beyond. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, listen to a real American. Thanks for coming and thanks for listening.
Good morning. Let me say that I'm not up here because I'm the smartest guy in the organization. I'm up here because I'm the oldest guy in the organization. And my job, my purpose here is to give a brief history of how in the world did we get a factory of this size, of this complexity, of this quality here in Madison County, New York. My involvement with Marquardt goes back to the early 1970s. And because of that long history and my advanced age, and I see Jerry Groff here is about the same age, so we both are outstanding golfers together, carry our own bags. But I have the most firsthand knowledge of the very early days. At the beginning, I was lawyer for and director of the rep company who sold the Marquardt product line throughout the United States. That relationship began in the 1960s. My first trip to Germany was in 1974. My business partner, Peter Kipp, and I traveled to the Marquardt headquarters in Rietheim, Germany, then West Germany. The wall had not come down. Rietheim is a small town about the size of Cazenovia. We had gone to confess that our company was doing a very poor job in selling the Marquardt product line. And we would better serve Marquardt by stepping aside and finding for them a really competent representative for the switch industry in the United States. To say the least, it was an awkward moment. Neither side could speak the other's language. We communicated through Marquardt's director of sales at the time, Arthur Martin. The reaction from Marquardt, the management team, was immediate, and also from our side, unexpected. They said, "We will continue to work together. You are our team." The warmth and confidence we felt from those wonderful people resonates today. We had a factory tour, a wonderful lunch, and we were on our way. On the long trip home, we mapped out a new strategy: form a company dedicated entirely to the Marquardt product line. We brought in Jack Kennedy, a seasoned switch salesman, and Bob Philipchek, who had served with him in early times. We Americanized the product sales information and converted the product measurements into those used in the U.S. The new company, Marcom Switches, Inc., was founded April 21st, 1975. Over the next months and years, sales blossomed, and the time came when Marquardt decided to found a daughter company to manufacture in the United States. It would be its first foreign subsidiary. By this time, we had met in Retime with the Marquardt owners and also in Cazenovia many, many times. We knew each other's families. We had tasted pills and schnapps by the gallon. We had walked with Eric and Barbara Marquardt along the Danube and had been to Jacob Marquardt's house, and with his wife Iris at the piano, we sang well into the night, and I mean well into the night. Our Retime partners had traveled to Cazenovia and came to our homes, met our families, and watched huge snowstorms sweep across our hills and valleys. The Marquardt management did its usual due diligence and hired the best consultant in Germany, Gerhard Kienbaum, to help make a final decision about where in the U.S. to found its first daughter company. There was great interest here in the U.S. to lure a company with Marquardt's promise and technical ability. California and New Jersey were two of the states that I remember. Peter Kipp and I went to Retime to make the case for coming to Cazenovia. We were introduced to Mr. Kienbaum, an imposing figure, who started the conversation with this declaration in perfect English. "I want you to get one thing straight. I was a U-boat captain in World War II." World War II was not a topic that was discussed in those early days, and our reaction to that was to break out laughing. Soon everybody was laughing, and we all shook hands, and the meeting began. Later we learned that Mr. Kienbaum's advice to the Marquardt owners was as direct as his opening remark. "You're going to a new continent where you will have to rely on the people there. You have dealt with these people for a long time, and they have never cheated you. I suggest you go with them." The daughter company, Marquardt Switches, Inc., was founded in Cazenovia October 27, 1981. Today, looking back over 40 years, I feel it was the similarity of the landscapes of Retime and Cazenovia, the similarities of the people, rural and hardworking, the deep personal relationship with leaders on both sides of the Atlantic that gave birth to this collaboration, and that spirit has helped this daughter company grow and flourish into the successful company it is today. I am deeply proud to have been a very small part of that success. Let me close by saying something about the significance of what Dr. Marquardt and Jochen Becker have told us today about MSI being a technology center for the worldwide Marquardt organization. Our educational system in America is not preparing our young people for 21st century jobs. There are thousands of jobs going unfilled because there are not enough people trained to fill them. Jobs requiring math, science, and technological know-how. But that void is being filled here at MSI with its apprentice program and its cooperation with and partnering with educational institutions to teach practical skills and to provide on-the-job training. To have the Marquardt family, and as you've heard, this is a family company, invest $50 million to put a technology center in our community, to invest in our future, to invest in our children, is surely something to celebrate. So when you leave this place today and drive by this place tomorrow, look over and know this is a place where world-class parts are being designed and engineered and tested and manufactured. Manufactured not only here, but these parts that are designed here are being manufactured in Mexico and in China and in India and elsewhere. And our young people, and maybe not so young people, are being educated, given on-the-job training, and employed in meaningful 21st century jobs. And while you're at it, consider saying, if only to yourself, thank you, family Marquardt.